Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's been long. So today we'll basically explain things you need to know when you're using your VI. Some people call it as VI, anyone you call it. So I use VI. So there are tips, or I won't say tricks, that you just need to know. So it has to make your coding easy for you. So first, when you want to open, I'll take it as if you don't know anything here. Then I'll start with the tricks that you need to know. So when you want to open a file, it's either an existing file or a new file. You type vi, then space the name of the file. So let's see, testing. So something is here already. I'm coming. Now when you enter your file, the first thing you need to do is to press I on your keyboard. It's the insert mode, like you can type things when you press I. If I did not input I, you won't be able to type. You'll be on escape mode. So now since I typed I can type in it already. So first, let's say you have an error or something, and then you are supposed to, let's say the error is saying you should go to line 4, let's say you have lots of codes, and yeah, it is saying you should go to line 4, line 10, or line 20, for example. So sorry, so if that is the case, you might not know what line it is. So there are different ways of knowing. It's either you set number so that you'll be able to access it. Let's see, that you do something like this. You press escape on your keyboard, then you use this colon, then you type set nu, or you use set the number, anyone. So notice that anytime when you type set number, don't forget escape. You type escape on your press escape on your keyboard, then you're already on escape mode, so control mode. So you can just shift colon, so you have your colon, then you type set nu or set number. It brings out number, so you can easily know that okay, this is line 4, this is what line 3 is saying, my error is on line something. Or another way you can do it is, you can, let's say, because it is temporary, if I go back now, I save it and then I go back. See, if I open it again, VI testing, you won't see, it won't number it again. So let's say I have an error on a certain number, I don't know, let's say on this line. So let's say it is line 1 2 3 4 5, so line 5 now, and let's say I have an error there. Let's say it's saying white space and whatever error. What you just need to do is for you to go to that line without navigating. No, you don't have to be going. Let's say you have lots of codes now here, you won't have to navigate through, like go up, go down, move this way. So you can just type escape mode, just type escape on your keyboard, then your colon. What line do you want to go to? I'm going to line 5. I enter my colon, then I will go straight to the line you want to go to. So you see, I'm already on line 5. I can easily navigate through if I want to. So, and now if you look at this down part, this is saying you're on line 5 and colon 6. If I move down again, let me come to the first one. It is saying you're on line 7 colon what, 1. So now there's another way for you to do it again. So let me go back. Let's say I want to go straight to, let's say my error is saying you have an error on line 4 or line 20, line 100. Let me just say line 4 here, for example. And I don't want to just go to my code before going to that line 4. I want to go straight to the line. I just type VI, then plus sign, the number you are going to, that you want to go through, then the name of your file. The name here is testing. So if I enter, it takes me straight to line 4. And you see, so I can just navigate. It makes life easy. That is one part. Now let's say I'm going to the second part, which is you want to search for a word or search for certain words. So let's say I want to search for WORD, world. So I just type my escape mode. like I press escape on my system, excuse me, then forward slash the word I want to look for. Let's say I want to look, let me look for life, for example. Life. So you see, it will definitely should automatically highlight it for you first. That is one. But let me say I want to look for the word world, WORLD. Yeah. So when you click on enter, it takes you to the word. See, you have world. If I navigate, okay, let me go back. Escape. Then I type WORLD. I click enter. So if you want to go to the next this thing that has world, I just type N, click on N on your keyboard. N takes you to the next thing. N. So it keeps taking you to anywhere you have that word you are searching for. N word. So it makes life easy. Let's say you have hundreds of codes and then you probably made a mistake or you want to change something, you can just do this. Then you know, for example, now if I do something, let's say the word I have here, WORLD, is in lowercase. If I come here and, because VI is case sensitive, so let's say I come here and I type capital letter W first, capital W, world, it won't see, it said pattern not found, world. So for you not, in case you want to work with your VI and to make things easy, you just put your escape mode and type escape on your keyboard, colon, then you type set IC. So it's telling you that you should set it not to be case sensitive, so that means it should be case insensitive. So when I enter this, now I go back and type capital letter WORLD. Notice, see, I can go there now. It's still the same thing either ways. Even if I come and type uppercase of WORLD, to still do the same thing because I changed it. Like, I don't want it to be case sensitive. That is one. Now you can also do different things to make things easy. Let's say you've typed a lot of codes and you want to, okay, let's say I want to delete, for example. Okay, if I want to delete this D at the end of by world, what I'll just do is I click on escape on my system, on my keyboard, then I just click on X. Okay, and sorry, that's because my cursor is there. Let me do something, please. Escape you. Alright, so now let's say I want to delete D. That means I have to, let's say I want to delete L, for example. I put my cursor in front of D, in front of L. So I just put sorry, excuse me. You click on escape, then X to delete the word. Let's say I want to delete R, for example. It will be in front of R. Then I escape to delete it. Alright, sorry, it's because I didn't notice that I was on caps lock, like I was on uppercase. So let's take this thing again. I said if you want to delete, let's say for example, I want to delete this word, excuse me, I want to delete D, for example, so I have to stay in front of D, right? So then I click on escape key, then X deletes it, D. So if I want to delete L, for example, escape X, then you click on X, you can click on X on your keyboard, it deletes it. So that's for you to delete. If I want to delete two words, you use two. Let's say I want to delete WOR, 3 words, this 3-letter word WOR. You click on your escape, then you do 3X. So that's that. Now let's say I want to delete this entire line. Alright, WOR. All you just do is you go to your, ensure that you're on escape mode. That's your command mode, excuse me. So you click on escape, then DD. You just type DD. See, automatically deletes it. Just double D. Don't forget, please. It is case sensitive, so you have to know that you are supposed to type in lowercase and not uppercase. So let's say I want to delete these two. Let me come down, and I want to delete this. I just use escape, then lowercase double D to delete it. And let's say you probably made a mistake of deleting something, or you did something and then you want to undo it while writing your code. What you just need to do is you click on escape, then you click on U on your keyboard. It will undo everything. Escape U, escape you see I have my file back, my text back. So don't forget, the first thing is you can set number. I said you have escape, your colon, then you set NU for you to navigate, to know where, to know the numbers of lines of codes you have. You can also, I explain things you can also do there. Then you can search for words, and you can change it from being case insensitive to case sensitive, yeah, like that. Then you can also delete and undo. So let's say, for example, now I want to replace this WORLD. I want to replace it with something else. So what you do when you want to replace, let's say you've written lines of codes. I didn't want to use code here because the video is not just for people that want to code, not probably, because for coding alone you can actually write different things in your VI, right? So you can decide to just write something simple and not just coding alone. So back to what I was saying, you can also replace words. Let's say you are done coding and you want to probably replace something. Probably you did not declare a variable and you feel you want to change something. Let's say, for example, now I want to change this WORLD to life, for example. You go to your command mode using escape, right? Then I colon percentage, then s forward slash. Now you type the word you want to replace here. So I want to replace WORLD. Everywhere I see WORLD, I want to replace it with something else. So I use I'll type it WORLD. Then I use forward slash. Then I want to change it with LIFE, life. So let's say, see now, let's say I don't want to change everything. Look at it. I highlighted WORLD, the first one you have here, right? So since you have it this way, the first one, I can, if I click enter now, you see it will just change. Okay, it actually did change everything to life. Anywhere you see world, but normally if you want this to happen, you're supposed to use this percentage s forward forward slash what I want to change. Let's say I want to change it back to world. So I have life, right? Then forward slash, I want to replace it with world, forward slash. So excuse me. So normally you have to use G. G is for global. So when you use G, it's telling it that you should change everything, not just the first one, to world or something else. So if I click enter, it will change. Now you say I have hello world, welcome back world, everything is back to normal. I can decide to change alright to something. I can decide to change bye to welcome or see you later. Let me change by. So you use percentage s forward slash the word I want to change by, what I want to change it to, see you or see. Let's just say see you. I want to do it like this. Alright, see you. Then it's just even one by, so I don't have to use global or anything. See, I have it the way I want it to be. So that is one way of replacing things in your vi, like words. Now if you want to clear white space, let's say you are done with your code and then you probably did check your code and probably the checker is not doing something right, you're not able to know where your error is. You can, and let's say probably it's telling you, let me do this first, probably it's telling you that you have white space issue. What you just need to do is to clear all the white space, because you don't even know where the white space is. Let's say I have white space on line 8 and line 10, I don't even know line 1. You don't know, you can't keep on clearing everything unless you have the checker that is telling you that okay, probably you have this white space on a certain line. So if you want to erase all your white space, clear all your white space, you go to your command mode using your escape key, then your colon percentage s forward slash backward slash, then your s, right, then backward slash, your plus sign. When you type this, it automatically clears all the white space in your code, so that way it will make your life easy, like your coding life easy. You don't have to go through each line, so automatically it will clear all your lines. Then you can go on and check your code to see if you still have white line, but then definitely you cannot have white space, sorry. It will clear everything. Also, let's say for example your checker is not telling you where your error is, you can just go to, let's say, command wq, you can just go to whatever place you're running your code and just type gcc, the name of the file you are working on. It automatically tells you the error, because sometimes I notice people have been complaining that the checker is not telling you where your error is. Sometimes it's not always bringing where your error is. So you can just type, because some people are using this whatever has been provided for them. They are not using their own um bash or command line interface. So what you just need to do is to just type gcc, then the name of the file you are working on. Let's say, because this gcc is definitely for people that are working with compiler, the C compiler. So you use GCC to test your code for people that are working with C compiler. So as time goes on, I'll keep on dropping few things you will need, or you might need. Not everybody will need this. So and I'll ensure that it's going to be helpful. You guys should enjoy yourself, and I wish you success in everything you do.